Kwame from Adepa TV, Asoba TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, baby. Adepa TV, follow you and like your pages in YouTube. No baso no subscribe. Subscribe button no boss send a videos be about bontin be a share. Abena Korkor sanso baby this time around na nye edin and edi obebo. Ye nyina ebe kaya mra aya na yare no sebie ba na obobo bodin o so nya na relapses a na chese eye ensem a ekoso aye no kre no na odi ababontin no ebe kaya eye 2021 mu ho no mo okobo na na ba na feso se wa am here emudi search se omo wo politicians bi wo Ghana hanom a omo di omo ho abata omo se bi omo ni omo di agro e wo mpam se ne be omo benya omo sika efri ho ene ensem bebre no kanfa eye na ba na mo na feso se wa am here ho eno na didi ma na okopie mu e wo United Showbiz so me kire na ba enye opportunity kopie mu that time na ye na mama Brown na host show no na ba ekopie mu show no so eye surprisingly ni ehun say eye Abena Korkor so aba be pie mu show ne so I was say on dey oba ya a chopa na chese ordinama oba be pa eye na ba chow e wo nko meka sensem abeka e wo social media ne so e de agu na ba ho fi nyina oba be pa a chow e wo ho bisia for some video ne beto abonten so no obi aka ho asem se wonya no hu dia ene na ba emfa enche no adofo ene Abena Korkor babonte say sa chopa na course wo United Showbiz in so 2021 na no dey chopa ni nyina course no abusafo ni nyina ye nhihye ho na chese on regret ye so say o kan sa asem ne fa na ba ho ene na ne Zion edi enkomo anase o mu ye interview no asem a o kan ene say asem bi o ka fa na ba na mo ne say wa me ye hu bia no no kra ewo mu ewo ho no mo abusafo ye beko ne akwakotie ensem a Abena Korkor ede abana ne no sene ochre no eye Aplus and afezu father Dickson mo and a frefre no se enana na ba be ba show ni so nti bra na be patch on ade nti sa atope na course ni nyina no ni nyina eye nhehye ho nti nsem bia obeka ede fa na ba mo hu bia no nya de otwe na no ede asan abusuafo yenkwe ne enkotie ensem a ene Abena Korkor ede abaye koba ya to aso ede ama.
So I remember was in Nanaba na meninya issue. Then Kwame Aplus called me to come and apologize on YouTube. If I had an issue with Nanaba, and I said Mia mitna se me bo mitimu po na meka say nyame ye nti ma me friend sister Nanaba na me panicho. But I wasn't na me drew baby a me hu me boni. But your friend me say me be ye penya fraud dia. Sebi. Oh yeah, but the African child is seen and not heard. Into me call ye. I say, Obi Obu ade na me call ye na me call pacho. But me son na me dream when me say you know, and to tell ye the way it was presented on the show, that is not the actual thing. And I'm truthful to myself and God first before anybody else. It's a process that I'm learning. It's very, very difficult because there are so many stakeholders in each person's life. Some stakeholders, they are not beneficial. You have to cut them off. Do you understand? Or if they cut themselves off, you have to let them go. But sometimes we want to tag along on fruitful relationships. When you are growing up,
so have you regretted making that apology since it wasn't from within?
It's not a regret. I've just learned from it. I don't have regrets in this life.
So if I understand, it was a genuine apology.
It was not a genuine apology. It was staged.
It was staged.
It was staged.
By who?
I was called by Aplus. Father Dickson called me to his office. You know, Nanaba is there.
No, if you say staged, of course you're planning.
It was planned. I was in my house and I was called. I was with my boyfriend at cantonment. I had to go and do impromptu makeup, go and buy impromptu dress, go and buy impromptu shoe, and come for that show. Do you understand? All out of respect. Yeah.
But why didn't you tell them, say, genuinely, you don't want to do it?
And I may say, there are so many people providing solutions. And when you yourself, you don't know what you want, when they offer you anything, you take it. It's a different story now. Okay. Do you understand? Okay. I've worked on myself. I've taken care of myself. Do you understand? So I'm rectifying the things that, I'm being more responsible. I have somebody that I talk to. Okay. Or say, Abena, be responsible. Do you understand? Because people will suggest things, but it's your responsibility to choose what you will do. it's your responsibility. Me bet now say na wo can be biya me then. It's still my said yes say me yinia me hu say nyansa e wo mu. So what I say.
So since Abena says she's okay right now, we don't see or hear Abena come on social media start mentioning names again.
Oh, say once I need na your information I am. And I give only like what do you call it, truthful information. Even if I don't say something that is right. Me bana ma be correct to the statement. And it'll be or feel say me tia the nice and the person can sue me. When I had an issue with Samuel Oku, Obi friend me say Samuel Oku peso Oku me. Me can't say Samuel Oku peso Oku me na or ka say nyo no na waye bibi no. Or ye assembly police case. Ye kodi assembly with police. Or then the lawyers too by. Nipa nso the lawyers too by. That's Kojo Yankson. And I mean Kwame Koye. And we settled everything there. And I wasn't arrested like the way other people were arrested and jailed. Do you understand? Inti, who feels say me tia on nice so ma can't be ne nya. Omo modimiko police ko omo modimiko novoku ko. Do you understand? Ye na yet na ho. Me can't be ne nya. I prompt myself. Abena we I can one can ye. Then I come and rectify it. Have you ever said anything publicly? What chance are you saying no? We can't end, so let me come out and rectify. I do. The ones that I maybe. So they are ones that you're about to do. No, so say there some kwasasem there. And yes, I'm kwasasem until I feel say it's important. I'm not going to speak on it. Which ones are the kwasasem? What you've done in the past in kwasasem? And yes, what I've done in the kwasasem. You know, sometimes as same seer. We react rather than being proactive. We just react. So there are lots of things that were just involuntary reactions. Do you understand? It wasn't thought through. It wasn't processed. It's not easy. It takes a lot of discipline to compose yourself or to act in the proper manner. Do you understand? Because there are lots of things that will push you here and there. So I'm really, doing my best. Say, before I let something come out, my dream who ye, my tenacity, me didi ma consume, my digestion sana, me ma about out. Other for now when and some Abena Korkor ababeka ediafa ya chopper course or United Showbiz na ho. Ebia na when ye be answer, yankwe ni nkotie no so emra ye koba ya to so ede amount. See, me who say, Mrs. Tanana babeba, show so. And my pet Kwame Bibre say, me to me akonenim na master bonifache e wonyo me bia esi in the past me form ni ye pa nti ene UTV the team obia mame that opportunity and I'm very grateful for it. Nti nyumre stand na ba Adena why in my relapses and yes I say me koka ema edi so many unnecessary things by and no matter what happens make us cry I'm shaken because it's really I really feel remorseful. I wouldn't want to go down the line 50 years 60 years and what is my story that people that wanted to support me, people that wanted to build something with me, I just dragged them down in a very negative way. I don't want that to be my story forever. So I hope today will be the beginning of something new, something that will last, because this is not the first time. If she forgives me, this is not the first time she will be forgiving me. She has called me several times as a big sister. It's me for in your ma I shouldn't do anymore. How I should carry on with a brand I should create for myself and all. Wait to me for on so many occasions. But me sometimes I have a role to play in it. Sometimes things just go out of hand. Na in your ma touchima. So as many times as she has forgiven me, and they won't painful in me amongst you or me abofra in this industry in life I'm still a child. So before all of you, Miss Remo Humboame na me country and say me panicho. The last time we met before today. It was a positive conversation. She was directing me on what to do. I listened. I left the office on a good note, said, oh, this is what I'm going to go by. And the tables turned.
When I went and some TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, baby, I had Adepa TV. Me, I Miss Ama Adepa, so a shebium, Macram.